Hi, we're off to Nottingham today. I've not been there before. Well, I've driven past it, but I've not been to this particular store before. So I'm not really sure what to expect, but we'll find out when we get there. I'm still on the bay, so I'm gonna just pull forward slightly in a minute and then do my first use checks and check that the load is supposed to be going to Nottingham, and then we'll get going. Just checking the petrol because I haven't got a fuel card, and we're fine. AdBlue is fine, so we'll get there. One of the other chaps has just told me that in Nottingham we've got to look out for a Tesco's and a pub and go down quite a narrow little ginnel type thing, so it might be interesting. I've done the first use checks. I'm just about to do the paperwork, set the cameras up, set the satnav up, and then we'll be off. Right, we're on our way to Nottingham. Take the motorway. We are a little bit late getting out of the yard. Oh, I wonder if that truck knows its doors are wide open. Oh, it's not there. Probably does. Anyway, we're a bit late out of the yard, but it's not too much of a problem. We didn't get our paperwork on time, so it sort of like held us back a little bit. And then we just sort of so we're gonna go up go along the A14 and then up the M1 to Nottingham. I was half expecting to be going to Croydon because it has the same start time, but thankfully we're not, because in the afternoons going across the Dartford tunnel can be a bit of a problem. So hopefully we won't have too many problems, and hopefully we will avoid any road closures on the way back. But we'll see. The satnav that I use is Sygic Truck, and it's actually one that the sort of like instructor at the place where I work recommended, because you know I didn't know which one would be the best, and it seems fine. It doesn't like toll roads though, it gets completely confused, and sometimes when there's roundabouts that have got flyovers or something, it can get confused. So remember that just Right, we've just found out that there's been an accident on the M1, so I've just come into the services outside Leicester just to see if there's an alternative route and how bad it is. Google is actually saying that it's a 35-minute delay at the moment. However, it's coming up to tea time, so that may increase. So we're going to go along the A46 and come in to Nottingham via the southeast and see if that's any better. So this is the route that we're going to be coming along. We're about here where that little S is, and then we're going to come up here all the way up here and then into Nottingham that way, because there's an accident somewhere here. If we look on Google Maps, let's put directions. Can you see there's the accident? 35-minute delay. And it looks like there's some congestion here probably because of this accident there. It doesn't look too bad. So we're going to use the A46. Let's get rid. So navigate. So I've put the address in. So what we want is this one here.
After 500 yards, take the motorway M1.
Let's change the thing. So I need to change the...
Head in direction to northwest. After 500 yards, take the motorway M1.
Right, so we're back to 13.6.
After 500 yards, take the motorway M1.
There we go.
Head in direction to northwest.
Right, so that's Sygic Truck.
After 500 yards, take the motorway M1.
What do they normally do? Do they? Yeah, no. What I'm saying is, have you got a ramp that goes onto mine, or do we use the tail lift?
Drop the tail and then you reverse it.
Right, thank you. To do a bit of jiggling. I'm going to use that empty space on my left in a minute. It's there. And it'll make life easy. So we don't want to go too fast. Better to take things slower. So just finished unloading. It didn't take too long actually. The difficulty here is that you're unloading with the truck on a gradient, so you're pushing uphill all the time. However, having said that, it's better that way than the other way, and you're having to stop heavy pallets rolling off the end of the lorry. Swansea is a bit like that, so quite lucky in a way that it's the other way. I'm just on a break now. I'm going to check in a minute to see if that accident's cleared, because that'll determine which way back we go. So let's have a quick look on Google Maps, because they're really good. Google Maps are really good for roadworks or accidents. Right, looks like it's all clear, so we can go back the M1 and the A14. We got here on time, so there wasn't a problem, but there must be issues with this route. traffic on this route a lot, otherwise they wouldn't have built in all that extra time, because it's actually not that far away. So I'll just set up Sygic Truck.
Slow down.
It always tells me to slow down when I'm stopped. Okay, right, so that's all set up. I can just close it down for now, and then it'll, when I open it up again, what it'll do is it'll ask me, you know, do I want to continue or dismiss it. Okay, so I'm going to have my break now, and might even have a wander round, but I don't know, we'll see. So Sygic Truck, there we go, and here we go. So we're going to go to Kettering.
Slow down.
You can see the height marker is okay there. If I wanted to change the height of the truck, I would go into the settings and then vehicle profiles, and there's various heights for rigids. I don't do Arctics at the minute, so I haven't got any of those on, but you can put vans on, caravans on, you know, buses, etc., just by adding the vehicle, and put your height in. And let's just go in and add one. Edit. So you've got total weight, axle weight, vehicle width, maximum height, number of trailers, number of vehicle axles, number of trailer axles, emissions, gas, etc., harmful to water, all sorts of things there. But for my purposes, the thing that I'm most interested in is the height. So if I wanted to change it to a bus or a van, I just do that, and so forth. So I don't want that, so I'm going to get rid of that, delete it, yeah, and go back to 3.6 is what I'm driving today. Just go back. You have to sort of like have a look through all these settings to find out what it does. So I think I've already done it, haven't I? So if I go out and go in, it might ask, yeah, there we go, that's better. 3.6, and we're off to Kettering. Navigate. Then it comes up with your options, just like on Google Maps and so forth, except on these ones you have to, whichever one you want, you have to press the black box relevant to it. We want that one, so that's okay. There we go. And it's going to spin around and do all sorts of things because it's a little confused about where we are. Doesn't know which way we're going to go. Okay, so that's Sygic Truck. It does alter if you know, at night when roads are closed, it does pick that up, so it is quite useful for that. As I say, I do like to travel with it on in case there's a diversion. So tell us about your satnav for trucks or large vehicles, and tell us what you like about them. Right, let's go. We're due back at the yard about 9:10, but we've got to unload the recycling as well, so we'll aim for 8:30, which might be a bit unrealistic.
the first exit.
So we want to go where that bus has been. Right, we're out of the restricted zone. We've got to be careful of them trams.
Take the left lane. Then, after 200 yards, at the roundabout take the first exit. Slow down.
Well, bye-bye Nottingham. I didn't see very much of you. I'm sure you're very nice.
Turn left. Then, at the roundabout take the first exit. Slow down. Slow down.
Not sure I came the right way actually. Don't think I did, but it's too late now.
Slow down.
I think the satnav is a little bit lost itself. So we need to keep an eye out for signs really. But it might have sorted itself out. So we'll just keep driving until we see some signs.
Slow down. After 200 yards, turn right. Then, take the second left. Slow down.
I've got a feeling this was the way we came in, but I may be wrong.
Turn right. Then, take the second left. Slow down. After 100 yards, take the second left. Slow down. Turn left. Slow down. Slow down.
M1 south. Right, we're
Slow down.
on the right road. So it's about an hour and a half, so we should get there at 9 o'clock. So by the time we refuel and
Slow down. After 200 yards, make a sharp right. Then immediately turn right.
that's us back at the yard, and just writing down the issues. And there was a crash on the M1, meant diversion via A46, and then congestion on way in to Nottingham. There we go. That can now go in folder. And that's us finished, really. It's not been a bad day. It's been shorter than what I was expecting, so that's all good. One thing that I need to do is take my rubbish out with me and pack my bag. So that everything will fit in. I think that's the hardest bit. There we go. Okay, so that's us done. Bye bye.